Well, good afternoon and a warm welcome to the beautiful island of Jeju for opening round coverage of the JejuSamdasoo Masters. Timothy Lowe here. Great to have your company on the KLPGA Tour this week. These are your featured groups for today's opening round. Ji Han Sol, former winner here at 1 over par at this stage in her championship. Lee Jung-min, Choi Min-kyung, and Kim Soo-ji off at 11:51 a.m. Lee Jung-min, the KLPGA champion of this year. Park Min-ji, what a start to the year she's had. She's alongside Lee Ga-young, who picked up her second tour title, and Choi He-jin. Park Ji-young, Yoon-ina, and Hwang Yo-min went off at 13 minutes past 12. And that's your final of the featured groups. Im Jin-hee returning from the LPGA Tour in the company of the most recent winner on tour, Go Ji-yu, and Park Hyun-kyung. That's how your leaderboard stacks up at this stage of the championship. An Ji-hyun leading the way with a new course record 67 here at Blackstone Blackstone on Jeju Island. She leads by one. Yoon-ina and Im Jin-hee making good progress through the early stages of their opening rounds. They're up in a share of 8th at 2 under par.
블랙스톤 제주에서 펼쳐지는 제주 삼다수 마스터스 1라운드 계속해서 이어드리겠습니다. 박지영 선수 프린지에 티샷이 왔죠.
Chipping from the edge of the green here. Just scuttle one on down there at the par 3-7.
와, 들어가요.
치핀 버디.
네.
What a start to our coverage we have here. Park Ji
아,
Young
정말
chipping in from
잘했습니다.
off the green at the par 3 to take her inside the top 10.
멋진 치핀 버디 기록하면서 2언더파가 됩니다.
See if we can make it 2 for 2.
그리고
Just off the
임진희.
edge of the green ahead for Hwang Yo-min. Oh no, Im Jin-hee. Back at the 6th. Long
아,
putt here.
조금 두 번째 샷이 많이 오른쪽이었는데
About 5 feet short. So work to be done for Im.
파퍼트로 마무리를 해야겠습니다. 윤이나도 프린지에서
Can she replicate Ji Young's efforts from off the green at 7? It's a mighty try.
네, 스피드 좋았어요.
계속해서 8호 지나가고 있는 박현경 선수입니다.
황유민 파퍼입니다.
그리고 지난해 이 대회 이 코스에서 우승 경쟁을 했던 황유민 선수가 오늘은 지금 두 타를 잃고 있습니다. 보기 2개를 지금 기록했고요. 또 한 번 파퍼.
네.
이번에는 잘 마무리하면서 잃지 않습니다. 2번 홀과 5번 홀에서 보기가 나왔습니다.
임진이 파퍼. 몽규영
임진이의 파퍼. 네.
오늘 정말 안정적으로 플레이를
네.
잘 하고 있습니다.
보기 없이 잘 이어가고 있습니다.
몽규영 키가 보였는데.
네. 김민아 선수도 상반기 경기 내용을 보면 장타자지만 굉장히 안정감 있는 플레이를 보여줬어요.
그렇죠.
오늘 보기가 없습니다.
그린 적중률 이번 시즌 2위를 기록하고 있습니다.
3번 내리시고. 자, 여기 드림이드 버디 홀이고요. 경민아 드림이드
전반 두 번째 파3 홀인 7번 홀이죠. 드림이드 버디 이벤트가 진행되는 홀이기도 합니다.
네, 오늘 버디가 13개나 기록이 됐고요.
CG 아웃 L2. 스타트. 자, CG 드림이드 버디 성현이 형한테 저거 안 주는데. 석주영이 워킹했고. 자, 드론 리뷰. 얼마나 남았니? L3 예주 PD 스타트 리졸브.
네, 뭐 선수들도 버디하면 좋고 또 버디가 나올 때마다 이렇게 기부금이 쌓이고 있습니다.
자 8티. 자 왔습니다.
뒤에 보이는 쇼퍼가
7번 아이언. 핀 왼쪽을 공략하는 것이 좋습니다. 오, 네. 핀 하이.
예.
버디 기회.
다음 번
임진희 선수 오늘 아이언 샷감이 굉장히 날카롭습니다. 박현경 선수도 마찬가지로 7번 아이언.
아이언.
이번 시즌 파3 그린 적중률 18위를 기록 중에 있습니다. 역시 7번 아이언. 오른쪽으로 가면 흘러내릴 수 있는데요.
네, 좀 위험한 위치인데
네, 아직도 움직이고 있습니다.
조금씩 계속해서 흘러내리죠. 결국 바깥으로 내려갔습니다. 또 제주 출신 선수 중에 한 명인 고지우 선수입니다.
그리고 제주 출신 선수들이 많아요. 고지우 선수도 그렇고 임진희 선수도 그렇고.
들어올 때 보면은 앞에 임진영 선수 응원 문구가 가장 많이
아,
붙어
네.
있던데요. 임진영 선수도 제주 출신입니다. 네, 일단 티샷 안전하게 보냈습니다. 윤이나 선수가 이제 8번 홀 티샷.
네. 세이프.
네. 오,
지금
몰려왔어요.
네, 몰려왔습니다.
나무 뒤까지 왔어요.
저기 나무 페어웨이에 있는 나무 있는 위치가 내리막 감안해서 250m 지점인데요. 캐리로 나왔습니다.
264m.
Drives hard into the ground, tries to get as much leverage as possible.
황유민 선수 페어웨이로 역시
power game these
잘
days,
보냈습니다.
golf. You hit it.
253m가 갔네요.
You're going to have a slight edge.
저 위치라면 충분히 투혼 시도해볼 수 있는 위치입니다.
Shorter shots and therefore shorter irons into greens. Able to get through thick rough a lot easier as well.
티잉 그라운드에서는 저 나무들 때문에 페어웨이 RP 지점이 좀 좁아 보일 수가 있어서 좀 시각적으로
그렇죠.
불편한 홀인데
네.
페어웨이 잘 지켰고요.
드림이드 버디 취약계층 청소년의 꿈과 재능을 지원하는 꿈날개 클럽에 기부금이 쓰이겠습니다. 선수들의 버디가 기록될 때마다 10만 원씩 기부금이 쌓이고 있고요. 7번 홀이 이번 대회 해당 홀이 되겠습니다. 전반기 이제 하이원 디조트 대회까지 또 많은 버디가 나왔죠. 지금 뭐 누적 적립액 1억 원을 향해 가고 있습니다.
Bit unlucky for Goji. That ball just rolled. Park Min-ji. 19 professional titles on the KLPGA Tour. And a lip out for what would have been a hole-out eagle, but certainly a guaranteed birdie that's going to move Min-ji back to even. To her great friend, Park Hyun-kyung, trying to take it into red figures for the first time this afternoon. This putt's going to be coming uphill and it's moving a little bit from right to left. Just never really committed to giving it the speed that required. Park Ji-young's reaching for the big furniture here. You can see some trouble short left of this green. Need the place to miss it. It's just sort of right towards that right-hand trap. Wouldn't be the worst miss in the world. The pin is cut 5 from the right edge, but with how soft these surfaces are playing, being short-sided, not always a terrible thing. That one started left in a hurry. Oh, and I think she's just caught that bunker. Yeah, great tee shot from Im Jin Hee. Can she convert to take herself up to 3 under? Just lacked a little conviction. Much better rhythm on that swing for Hwang Yo-min, but she too watching this one anxiously. That's fine, just going to stay on that front fringe. 2 good hits at the par 5. Minji said this was a formality. Don't prove me wrong here, Minji. Oh my goodness. And that is a real unforced error. So just a clean up for par now for GU, back at 7. Well done. Oh, if Hwang Yo-min could get it just under that front edge, you would think Yoon Ina can pretty much fly it halfway up the green from where she's hit that tee shot. Tree's not going to be a bother for her. And the lie looks pretty clean with the lift clean in place in effect for the first 2 rounds of this championship. Starting at left, trying to slide one in from left to right. Unlucky, just pitches in that soft upslope, but that's a pretty nice leave. I wonder if she was in between clubs slightly, trying to take something off for 3-wood. No harm done for Ina. Back on the tee, Im Jin-hee has really been enjoying a wonderful rookie season on the LPGA Tour, playing against the game's best in America. Teed up in a couple of major championships as well. Making the cut at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Ooh, that should stay short of the bushes that guard that bunker. That will most definitely be a layup from there. Now Hyun Kyung want to start at that bunker, turn it off it. Oh, she's pulled that a little. Could have some tree trouble with her second shot. Remember that tree that Yunina was just past? That's in the fairway, but just down the left-hand side of this hole. So we'll have to see what kind of options Park Hyun Kyung has when she gets down there. Now GU, last to go. Mistake with the layup. Not quite sure if she can get this one up quick enough over that steep lip to get it on the green, Ji-young. She's in a slight upslope, which might help. Good contact with it, but yeah, that's the problem. Now in a hole where you're thinking birdie standing on the tee, she's going to be scrambling for a par. First look of the day at Kim Soo-ji doing what she does best as we start to roll into August. Rolling in putts, and well, she'll turn in 1 under. See there, 1 scorecard length of preferred lies for the players through the first 36 holes. A huge advantage to be able to lift clean and place your ball. I think with this kind of shot for Park Ji-young, she'd want to fly it at least 15 feet short of the hole, maybe 2 hops and a bit of check. Just don't see a running option with how slow and soft the fairways and greens are. The only issue here is the ball slightly above her feet, which can result in a shot like this being more prone to being caught heavy with just that toe digging in. So you have to be wary of low point control here for Park. Got to fly this most of the way there, like I said. Played for a little bit of run, but just too much of it. Now, Lee Ga-young straying off the fairway up ahead. Thickish looking lie as well coming into this 9th. Just pitched a little soft for her, but can't really expect too much more than that from Lee. Picked up that 2nd win of her career at the Lotte Open last month. Bears best in Cheongna. We will return for the Hana Financial Group Women's Championship in a month's time. Now, Ina would have seen Ji-young's ball go scuttling along, so understandably coming up a little short. Troy Hedgen displeased with that, and you can certainly see why. Now Minji, like she was off a slight downhill lie there, and well, much like she did at 8. Takes it straight at the target. Well, is the tree going to be a bother? Doesn't look like it, but you certainly will want to just start this a little further left and try and cut it as an insurance policy. Yeah, well done from there for Hyun Kyung. Very proficient with her wedges, so she'd fancy crafting herself an opportunity from there. Now, got lucky with the tee shot, Im Jin-hee, but work's not done yet. It's a thick lie. She's got to get it up quickly to clear that bush about 10 feet in front of her. And as a result of having a slightly more lofted club, she's going to have a much longer yardage for her third. But all in all, still a pretty good break to avoid some serious trouble here at 8. Green Yeomin. Two very pedestrian pitch shots by her playing partners, and that one grabs too early. That is a very, very poor shot from Hwang Yeomin. Now Hedgen looking to putt this one. Got a good 8 feet of fringe to deal with. Lucky the hole got in the way there. For par now, Park Ji-young at the par 5/8. Almost a great escape. It's going to be a drop shot for Ji-young. Giving it a full-blooded thump here at the par 5 is Go Ji-yu. Now pitches into that upslope. Let's see if she can make a better fist of things from there. And Yoon Ina and Hwang Yeomin. Speaking of Yeomin, here she is with this right to lefter for birdie. Just tried to turn and then worked back the other way at the cup. Okay, well done, Lee Ga-young. Got away with a bit of a lucky tee shot. She'll take full advantage with a birdie 3 to turn in 2 under par. Ina. Well, this generally moves right to left, but so Yeomin's putt stayed pretty straight around the cup. See if she takes that into consideration. Nice read. Well done. Walks off with a 4 she so rightly deserves. Minji let one slip back at 8. Ooh, something putting her off there. I'm surprised she's not backing off this one and restarting the routine. Yeah, just never really looked settled after stepping away. So 2 great chances slide by for the living legend that is Park Min-ji. Longer third shot than Im Jin-hee would have fancied, but that's what she has nonetheless. Important to get that ball just past that midpoint of the green, have it catch the downslope. Putting from past the pin here at 8, much better than coming up short. I'm sure she'll know that. Excellent distance control. Really fabulous stuff there for Imjin. He could still yet walk off with a 4. Never an exact science calculating elevation and wind like that. It just takes so much experience and feel. Now Hyun Kyung, much shorter shot. It could be a little bit awkward here. It's just less than a full wedge. Flight this one down. Hopefully takes a big first kick, then grabs a little with some spin. To fly all the way to the hole, I'm not sure she can put enough spin on it to have it just stone dead. Very nice contact with it. Sounds like it's going to have a bunch of spin. There you go. Lovely shot from Park Hyun Kyung. Just a little one left for Go Ji-yu. I've seen it confuse a couple of players already. Both Yun Ina and Hwang Yo-min. Ji-yu standing right at the point where she would want to pitch this. The question is what flight? Slopes downhill once you get past that midpoint of the green. Those practicings would indicate she's going to try and fly it a little bit further along. Try and get it to check. I think that's the right shot. Really good touch. Easy, easy. Hit a landing spot. Maybe didn't quite clip that as nicely as she would, so a little bit less spin than she envisaged. But still, if you're going to make an error, long is better than short here. At least she has an uphill putt now to come. Go up to the 9th, and it's, well, just a 3-wood for Yun Ina. Trouble down the right. Don't want to go there. Ji-hyun still leads by 1 over Lee Jae-young, Yoo Hae-ran and Park Hye-jun. Yun Ina making the best progress of the afternoon wave at 3 under through 8. Uphiller for Gojiu's birdie. Now at 8. Should just move a little right. Oh, took a little wobble as well. Wonder if that just tossed it offline. Second shot for Park Ji-young into 9. That pin just cut on the front edge of the green. 7 from the fringe. A number of players coming up short to this green today, but not Park Ji-young. It's nicely played. This would be sub 4 after that tee shot. Again, just these greens looking a little bit wobbly early in the week. That one took a bobble as well. Should just be a little wedge in from 117. That's exactly what she has to do. She wants to win her second KLPGA Tour title. Take advantage of that power. Just went with a 3-wood off the tee. Nice full wedge in for a second. Beautifully controlled shot. Yeomin last to play. She went with driver, so it's got it past Ina. Love to get it inside of her playing partner. And she'll, just carom into Ina's ball. Still a lovely shot. Great birdie for Park Eun-kyung. That'll take her the right side apart. Jiu. Little one here for her part. Jiu right around 25 feet here. Gentle slider from left to right. Try, just a par for Park. So 35 to the turn. Park Ji-young. Back on the tee, Hyun-kyung. Got the driver, want to keep this left. It's a little right. Saw a couple of bounces and the rust pretty thick there, so that should have held up okay. home in for birdie. Shouldn't be too much break in this one. Okay, well done. Take a little positive momentum into the backside. Jin-hee going with 3 wood. Should be a fairly elementary conversion now for Yun Ina to take her within 1 of the lead. It's been a very solid performance on this front 9 for Yun Ina. Back-to-back birdies to turn in 32. See that penalty area just stretches all the way down that right-hand side. That's the par 5. Not a problem at all, though, for Jin-hee. Bang on line, lovely shot. It's actually in the penalty area, but at least it's dry. Oh, that light looks relatively unappetizing. I almost see the long grass twist around the hosel of the club and shut that face down. It's going to go scuttling through the back of the green. Park Hyun-kyung has got some problems here at the par 4. To the start of the back nine, and Hwang Yo-min on the 10th tee, working off her birdie at 9. Body language tells you that one's leaking a little right. Will it catch a piece of the fairway? No, it splashes into the sand. Ji-young got driver here. Much like the 8th tee, this going slightly downhill at the par 4 10th. Okay, splits the fairway. Coming off a slight upslope here to this raised target. You can see there that light portion of the green. That's all downhill, down grain for her, so she'll have to stun this maybe about 6 feet short of the top of the slope. Just have it tumble on down and try to take the contours to funnel this to that pin. Not the easiest of shots, even though she has a lot of real estate to play with. Start to pick up pace there. And that is very nicely played, all things considered, for Park Hyun-kyung. Now Ina got a driver out here at 10. That's one brave four caddy, I can tell you. Luckily she's got a helmet on. Go-Ji-Yu. Putt that comes pretty much straight down the hill for her. Lost it low early. That was a real wasted opportunity to get herself back to even par. Plates are quite fortunate that they have been buffeted with the high winds that we've come to expect. in years past here on Jeju Island. Pretty ideal day for a round of golf, if you ask me. On Thursday, anyway. That will unfold over the next 3 days. Still anyone's guess. Now Hyun Kyung for par. Complete a very nice up and down. Well, year in, year out, she's always been one of the best putters on tour, and the flat stick saves her there. Took a scenic route up the 9th, but no harm done. He for a fabulous birdie 3 after that excellent approach. One of the straighter putts you can leave yourself on this 9th green. Okay, nicely done. Im Jin Hee will get to 3 under par. Now Park Ji-young, second into the 10th, pinned at 8. Much like on the 9th hole, just 7 paces from the front edge. That is not her best effort. Guessing wrongly. The elevation changes with her yardage there now. Hwang Yo-min caught that fairway trap off the tee, and she's pretty close to that far lip as well. Shouldn't have anything more than 110 in for her second, but looks like Park Ji-young back on it. Just got to make sure you get it up quick enough to clear that lip first. Not enough to cover it onto the green, great. If not, don't make the error trying to bite off more than you can chew. Clip that lip and well, you'll still be in that bunker. Got to be sensible here. Take your medicine. Dear, bunker to bunker, and that one could very well be plugged for Hwang Yo-min. That's what you really can't afford to do in professional golf. Compound the error. Everyone's going to make mistakes, but you just don't want them to spiral. Oh, Yunina hasn't made too many mistakes this opening round. She's been flying along at 4 under par, 1 off the lead. Once again, after a good tee shot, in excellent position to attack. Oh, stops it on a dime. Pretty sure she's going to move into a share of the lead in just a moment. Yunina surging here in the opening round. Have a look at that. Hanging in the Louvre. That was picture perfect for Yun. Anji Hyun's going to have company in a couple of moments' time. Both Yuns going along well, Ina and Sua, but it's Ina who's got a kick in to come at the 10th. ball was indeed buried for Hwang Yo-min, but thankfully was working downhill and has really done the best she could have possibly done from there. Again, how about that second shot from Yoon Ina? Just that little kick in left to tie An Ji-hyun at 5 under. Got a little mini fan out, always good to see, trying to stay cool in the heat of a Korean summer. Back up on the tee. The final featured group of the day. Go Ji-yu, Park Hyun-kyung and Im Jin-hee just getting ready to start their back nines. A little behind schedule. To be brutally honest, it's taken them almost 3 hours to play that front side. So Ina at the top of the leaderboard at 5 under par. Well done. That's a third birdie in a row for Yoon.
죄송하지만 이거 줄 당기시면 줄 다 끊어집니다. 뒤로 물러나세요.
Im Jin-hee back on the 10th tee. Got driver. Down at the green, this is Park Ji-young for birdie. Pretty flat for the first 6 feet, then starts to tip downhill. Gets on that downslope. Oh, great effort. But it'll go unrewarded for Park. Hyun-kyung back up on the tee box. Yeomin's been in a couple of bunkers this hole, but still has this for a very sandy par 4. Oh, unlucky. That's still not stone dead yet. Bit of a tough start to the backside for Hwang Yo-min. Shows you what happens when you just get slightly out of position here at Blackstone. Ina tied for the lead. No sound on that, but certainly looked like a pretty good swing. She is in great control of her golf ball in this opening round. Fabulously done. Young up on the green for a birdie. Not going to get there. Young. So with a little 3-wood here for position. Uphill putt here for Choi Hye-jin from the opposite side at the par 4 11th. That one's on a lovely line, and finally one drops for Choi Hye-jin. Trying to take her win tally on the KLPGA Tour to double digits. Currently stuck, if you can call it that, on 9 titles. Yeomin back at 2 over par, and yeah, she really has been struggling. The rhythm off the tee, another one-handed finish, and that is in a world of trouble for Hwang Yo-min. Big problems there. It's going to be a reload, you feel. Don't even think you want to try looking for that one. Now, Hyun Kyung back at 10. Pretty calm out there. Yeah, good solid shot. Ball slightly above her feet here, just trying to hold that club face open. Done a good job, but she finds the Park Ji-young section of the green, just on that high right-hand side. So, provisional ball, but in all likelihood will be her third for Hwang Yo-min. She's staring at this one too. That one's hitting left. It's a soft bounce though. Just looking a little uncomfortable out there, Hwang Yo-min. GU. Nice flat lie, great position to attack here at 10. And attack she does. Fine shot. Ina and An Ji-hyun setting the pace at 5 under, but Ina is on the charge this afternoon at Blackstone Golf Club. Hyun Kyung's birdie effort on the way here at 10, but did not read that double breaker quite as well as she should have. So should be a fairly secure par 4 though for Hyun Kyung. Now Park Ji-young, nicely placed, left half of 11 fairway. Yes. Oh no. Thought that was going to grab, but he's hit a couple of shots today that have looked pretty good and just refused to react on the green the way that you'd expect. Now, can Im Jin-hee bin one from where Park Ji-young couldn't? Almost a carbon copy effort, really. Dear, she found her first ball. That would mean that the provisional is out of play. I suppose where it's come to rest, that couldn't be a bad thing. As long as she can identify it, she'll have the options to assess it under an unplayable lie. So that's 2 club lengths from where that ball's come to rest, or re-hit it from the tee. If she can get 2 club lengths just about to where she has a stance, I mean, it's obviously going to be a huge advantage to play from a third from right around there, then go back to the tee again.
여기까지 나와서 카페 도움을 2대를 받으면 여기로 만약에 가능성 가까운 곳에 잠깐 여기서 할 수 있는 거잖아요. 그래서 이렇게 수범선이 살짝 좀 크게 안 나오려고 측면 했었을 때 여기가 얼마나 신발에서 들어오는 때라서 이쪽으로도 이쪽으로도 가는데 저 같은 경우는 볼이 컬프하지 않는 정도 됐거든요. 그리고 컬프하지 하루 이틀도 나왔어요. 그럼 여기서 에피스를 잡을 때 다시 원위치라기보다는 다시 이 지점으로 가실 수 있어요. 이쪽으로 못 나올 수 있어요. 여기 화면이 하나 있는데
While she deliberates, we'll go back to Go Jiu from just around 10 feet at the 10th. Can't get it to go. What she's doing here is she can take a drop onto the cart path, because that would be her nearest point of relief. Can't have that ball finish any nearer the hole, so she can place it now and then take relief from the cart path. So that would be her nearest point of relief plus a club length, so that should get her into that sort of dirt area just behind her left foot. That would be quite fortuitous. She would be able to get club on ball from there, because she would definitely be able to reach with her third shot to the green. While that happens, Hyun Kyung for par back at 10. Oh, well, just when you were complimenting her fine putting, that is a very questionable stroke, and it's going to lead to a first bogey of the week for Hyun Kyung. Tumbles her back to even. So, far away from the bothers of Hwang Yo-min. Yoon in a perfect position, middle of the fairway. Go on the attack here. Just 120 left. Should be a hard wedge or just a smooth 9-iron.
왼쪽은 더 펴도 된다고.
왼쪽은 우리 쪽으로 간다.
Oh, Yo-min electing to play it off the cart path. Well, she'll definitely have a swing, but might need to get a new club.
플레이하겠습니다.
It's not as scary of a shot as amateurs think. Just try and shallow out your attack angle, pick that ball a little cleaner. Needs to keep stable footing here. She struck that one quite nicely. Just going to tumble through the green. That lie doesn't look as bad as it can be in some of this thick rough around Blackstone. Really struggling here in the opening round of the JejuSamdasoo Masters. Now, Jinhee back up on the tee box.
저산 아래 말하는 거야? 더 왼쪽 가도 돼. 더 왼쪽 가. 플레이하겠습니다.
Go to you. It's going with the aggressive option. That trouble on the right definitely in play if she's not careful. Tufty one. Back of the green. That's just a little heavy-handed, so what's to be done there for Park Ji-young? Fourth now. She almost plays like a bunker shot with this kind of lie. Just good acceleration. Yeah, but downwind didn't make that any easier. It's a well played shot, but she's going to have that for a bogey 5. Now Hyun Kyung back up on 11T. Going with driver as well. Looks like Ko Ji-yu, but she's staring at this one a little bit longer. Not sure why. That's perfect. Well, Ina got the putter up and the flagstick out. Intentions are clear here. Touch on left to right in this for 4 in a row. And what would be the outright lead. It doesn't come back from all the way out there, Ina. Great try though. Pace on it. Missed it on the high side. Always gave that one a chance. Yumin, the damage limitation. Okay, she would have been disappointed with a bogey at 10. She is elated with a bogey at 11, but that still doesn't paint a pretty picture outside the top 100 at the moment. Park Ji-young. Lengthy clean-up job here for Park. She'll pop that one in nicely. Good save. Keeps her in red figures. Only 4 shots back. Still a lot of golf to be played here at the JejuSamdasoo Masters, but along with An Ji-hyun, this is the lady who sets the target. And Ina, 5 under par, seeking a second KLPGA Tour title. So the string of birdies comes to an end, but Nina's name will remain affixed at the top of the leaderboard. So Jin-hee took it down the right side of the fairway. She's drawn a nice lie here. 129 left. Breeze looks like it's just coming off her left. Hold her little stock draw into it. Great shot there. Really nice distance control from Im Jin-hee. She's learned a lot playing with the best in the world on the LPGA Tour, and she's taking that experience back home to South Korea. Now Hyun Kyung, a couple yards closer. She's got 9-iron. That's a pretty good shot as well for Hyun Kyung. Last to play, a yard closer than Hyun Kyung, but she's got pitching weight. It's going to be a pretty hard one. Ooh, just clears the penalty area on the right-hand side, but that's okay.
잃어가는 마음관들이 채워지는 도시에 별을 하나둘씩 늘어가고 맞춰지는 세상 속에 벗어나고만
이렇게 우승하게 될 줄 몰랐는데 제가 생애 첫 우승인 만큼 너무 영광이고 이렇게 솔라고 CC에서 우승하게 돼서 너무 기쁘고요. 앞으로 더 잘하고 싶은 마음이 드는 우승이었던 것 같습니다. 저는 제 장점은 아이언이라고 생각해가지고 이지민 선수의 아이언샷을 보면은 마음이 편안한 마음이 드는 그런 샷을 할 수 있는 프로 이지민이 되도록 하겠습니다. 아마추어 때 이제 잘 쳤던 선수는 아니었어가지고 태어나서 첫 우승이어서 조금 울컥했던 것 같아요. 엄마, 아빠, 나 우승했어. 앞으로 더 열심히 해서 우승 많이 할게요. 감사합니다. 울면 안 돼요.
Touch wayward with that second shot for Ko Ji-yu, but just left herself a birdie opportunity, but unfortunately just lacked a bit of speed there for the High One Resorts Ladies Open champion. Now over the back of the green here. The rookie, Lee Dong-eun, not having a great day, 2 over par. This her 4th to the par 5, but watch it drop for a 4. Back to 1 over par goes Lee Dong-eun. Brilliant battle for the Rookie of the Year honours. Been lodged inside the top 3 on that points race since the year started. Well done there. Now Hyun Kyung for the bounce back birdie back at 11. No, not to be. Lackluster effort there from Park. Now, Lee Ga-young at the par 3 13th pin today, just in that middle right section of the green. Doesn't like it. That's why that is a wide miss from Ga-young. Going about her business today, just picking off birdies. Not going to find another there at 11 though. Back towards the giant windmills. Park Ji-young second into 12. Pin in the front left portion of the green. She's kept it below the hole. That's a good shot. Now Jeju Island has the goal of being fully electric, or carbon neutral, sorry, by the year 2030. Imagine on an island peninsula like this, wind energy so readily available. That's a little bit better from Hong Yoo-min, which just creeps the wrong side of the ridge. Now leave yourself the best putt for birdie. You're trying to leave yourself just short of pin high. Slightly more uphill putt, anything past the pin where Yeomin is. Got some slope to contend with. Not that far short, but having said that, it's a fairly makeable chip. She's left herself, pitching straight uphill. There's not too much break. Bit of a wild one off the 13th tee, but plenty of green to work with here for the Lotte Open champion. Trying to play the splash and run, just didn't quite carry it far enough. How aggressive would you like to be here? Great shot. Birdie.
위원장님 부르신 거
불러드릴까요?
아, 예, 불러주세요.
그러니까 들어가서 치면 되는데 혹시나 둘러만 보고.
네. 먼저 쳐주세요. 감사합니다.
아, 네. 근데 이건 구제는 안 돼요. 진짜 선수가 할 수 있는 거는 노는 그대로 어떻게든 뺄 수 있도록 하면
Long, awkward bunker shot now for Eugene He at the 12th. I say it's awkward because there's a lot of dead ground to cover. And she's coming uphill, so this has pretty much got to be pitched at the hole with a lot of spin to try and hold it in that front section. Well, just didn't quite carry it far enough, but that is not too bad. Outside chance at saving a par. Yet to drop a shot today, Jin Hee. Lee Ga-young hit the 14th. Reachable par 5. Looks to be just assessing the options. There was the 3-wood out. Looks like she's gone to a hybrid here. 2-shot safely negotiated for this year's Lotte Open champion. Won that in a 3-way playoff back at the beginning of June. Again, as we noted throughout the course of the day, not too much breeze to speak of this afternoon for the opening round. Just going to be a layup surely from 265. Yeah, maybe just going with that hybrid to hang back a little bit, give herself a fuller third shot into this green. Now, Hwang Yo-min straying off the fairway again into this gnarly rough. This is what she faces for her second shot. Go Ji-yu, beg your pardon. Fourth shot up into the 12th. All sorts of problems here for Go. Played 4 and she is still not on the putting surface. Just coming a little unstuck here. The winner last time out, the KLPGA Tour, some 3 weeks ago. Made it par 3, 14th. This is Yoon Ina. The longest birdie putt she's had on this back nine. Once again, a chance to move one clear. Effort indeed from Yoon Ina. It's fine. It's quite a surrealist look, playing that close to the windmills, to the wind generators. It's a prominent feature when you come to Blackstone. Fifth shot options here. Can putt it, can chip it. There's an old adage in golf that says if you want to get it up and down, putt it. If you want to make it, chip it. I'd be inclined to think that chipping it most definitely the right option. Just take the unpredictability of that ball bumping through the fringe out of play. Too quick, and unfortunately, well, Hwang Yo-min and Go Ji-yu are both showing us, yes, there are birdie opportunities out here with ball in hand and some fairly accessible hole locations, but you just stray off the mark a little bit, this golf course can bite back in a hurry. Short of the jaws for Park Ji-young's birdie. at 14, so very nearly gets one to drop from long range. He for a par. Working uphill slightly. Maybe just a touch of right to left in this. Just struggling to match up line and pace there. So, first bogey of the day going to come. 12th in Jin Hee, up to her fellow LPGA Tour member. 9-time KLPGA Tour champion, Sejin Choi. Third up to this elevated 14th green. See there, about 6 meters of elevation to contend with. Blind approach of sorts. She's hit her number and she'll have a birdie look. Hwang Yo-min at 14. At 13, just trying to get the round back under control. Good effort, but just a knee knocker coming back. They're never easy when you're struggling. Now Park Yoon-kyung. Birdie putt at 12 to take her back the right side of par. And another one just a little lacking in speed. Yo-min can't afford any more mistakes today. Oh my. Since her birdie at 9, this round has really taken a nosedive for her. Bogey at 10, double at 11. Oh my word, that's a 4-putt double at 13, and well, surely the head's come off now. Hwang Yo-min. Look at that. Goodness me. Now, Ga Young following in Choi Hye-jin up to the green at the par 5 14. Oh, she did not hit her number. Gets that badly wrong. That's not going to be an easy up and down. Although having said that, we did see Lee Dong-min pitch it in for birdie from back there as we go back to Go Ji-Yu for a double bogey at the 12th.
네, 하겠습니다. 소리 안 나게 해주세요.
The luxury of only needing a 3-wood here to cover that left-hand trap. Covers it with ease. Good tee shot at the par 5 for your co-leader. Now Park Min-ji, time to check in on the 19-time champion. He's a little bit further up this back 9. Back at 2 over now. That's a fabulous shot. Into 14 for Park. From one park to another. Ji-young going with driver, but I imagine this will be started on the same line as Yoon Ina's. Seen this done before, but throw it out left, try and use that shoulder to feed that ball right as it gets on the green. This one's on a nice line if it's got the legs. Piece of wedge work from Lee Ga-young should guarantee her a par 5. There's that lovely new SUV. There's a hole-in-one prize in the 13th year. Park Hyun-kyung currently leads the race to the Wii Mix Championship. Season-long points battle. Also leads the money list and the points list in the KLPGA Tour. Titles she's never won, so certainly in prime position to do something special at the end of the second half of 2024. Ina, I think even with her power, she should be challenging this green in too. She's pretty looking to play this hole the conventional way. Up on the green, Choi Hye-jin for her birdie. Trying to get back to level par. Okay, well done. Very, very good for there. Third birdie of the day. It's been a bit of a seesaw round for Choi. Kim Jin-hee back on 13T. Very defenseless hole location, all things considered. It's a 5-iron. And it's the green safely found for him. Her best ever season on the KLPGA Tour. Still went to the Q Series and the LPGA Tour, got a card there, and has been plying her trade stateside for most of 2024. Yeah, come on, Minji. Start getting something going in the right direction. This club needs to cooperate, and unfortunately, it's been the tail of the tape today for Park Minji. Another great birdie look slips by the edge for her. Ji-young also laying it up back down the fairway. An and Yoon continue to lead the way at 5 under par here in the opening round of the JejuSamdasoo Masters. Third shot into 14 on the way for Park Ji-young. The couple of players go deep into the screen. Not quite as bad as Lee Ga-young's, but also had the option to putt it or chip it from there. Displayed great control with the short irons and wedges today. She's given herself so many chances, and this should be a nice full lob wedge, maybe a gap wedge with the elevation for Yoon Ina. The amount of spin that she generates, the stopping power she can create with these approaches. She can pretty much play a stock yardage. Slightly underneath the hole to be preferred here. And after that one hard, it's going to have a lot of spin on it.
좋다.
Yeah.
붙었다.
Force the shorter one up there now. She's got a difficult two-putt from the lower level of this green. Jin Hee. Not quite a cross-country attempt, but it's a pretty long one for birdie at 13. I've got the wedge out, and I like this play more from Park Ji-young. Take a little bit of that slope out of play. Still will have to send this one out left. Just have it tumble on down. Just underplays the break, but all in all, pretty decent. Yeah, Hyun Kyung, putting touch has deserted her a little bit since that tiny miss back at 11. Well, of course, just as I say that, we'll call that the reverse commentator's curse. She bins one from about 30 feet away. Great birdie there for Park Hyun Kyung, taking her back to 1 under. First little poor shot of the round from Yoon Lee now leaves her this difficult two-putt from the front section of the 14th green. Up and over the rise onto this back plateau. Speed control absolutely critical here. Take anything inside 2-3 feet. That needs to go. That is, well, she is in danger. Dropping a shot in a par 5, no less. Hyun Kyung after that little bonus birdie going with driver.
감사합니다. 진짜?
He can pretty much give this a pretty aggressive swipe. Wide target down this 14th fairway. Young, second to the 15th. 134 with a 6-iron, pin cut on that front left portion, just unable to get it to grab. These greens certainly look like they're baking out a little bit as the afternoon goes on. Something to be expected in this heat and humidity. Ina, of all the 5 birdie putts she's made today, she'd trade one of them just to roll this putt in for par, because oftentimes you find in golf, when you got a great round going, it's the momentum-saving putts for par that do so much more for your confidence than picking up another birdie or two. Just the feeling of not giving back a shot, so much more empowering than picking up a shot. This one from right around 7.5 feet for a par. Yeah. Well, a 3-putt, a soft bogey. Ina tumbles out of the lead. Park Ji-young. Nothing more than a left half of the cup putt for par. Oh dear. A little hit, and oh, she's got a longer putt coming back for bogey. It's not been easy to hold putts this afternoon at Blackstone. You can see a couple of wobbles and bumps right when we came on air. I'm wondering if these greens are just starting to crust up a little bit. Some imperfections are starting to show in these normally very smooth surfaces. Often find that sometimes these are the hardest shots. Right after you've missed a tiny tittle, you've got a longer putt coming back. We saw it with Hwang Yo-min a little bit earlier on the par 3 13th. This is still no gimme for Park Ji-young. Goodness, I thought the first one was. This one's a little bit harder. Drop shot, second bogey on a par 5 today. Will drop Park Ji-young back to even. Very, very curious stuff indeed from both Ina and Ji-young. Back down in the fairway. Certainly expect to see 3 layups from our final featured group of the day. First to go will be Park Hyun-kyung.
이거 롱물인가? 롱물. 아이고.
Also with a hybrid.
앉아볼까?
Now up to 15 and Lee Guy Young for a birdie coming down the hill here at the par 4. That one, plenty of respect. You could see how slippery that putt was from just past the pin. It should stay at 1 under with that little tap in. So very emotional when she won that playoff at Bears Best for her first stroke play title, her breakthrough title on tour. Of course, coming in the Dongbu Construction Korea Championship last season. It was a modified Stableford event. Third shots to the 14th upcoming for Park Yen-kyung and Im Jin-hee. Go Ji-yu, the third member of this group, languishing along at 3 over par. Jin-hee, you've seen her hit some wonderful shots, really good distance control all throughout her career in Jin-hee. That'll be called upon once again at the par 5 14th. A number of players miss this back pin long. Don't want to be too cautious either, not you end up down that slope in 3-putt country that maybe in Ina in the group ahead. That one aggressively. A very good strike. And she left it in a very nice spot. Great control again displayed from Im Jin-hee. To get herself back to 3 under par as we go up to 15. And Yoon Ina with the big dog can cover that bunker on the left. Easy to run through the fairway on the right if she's not careful. Oh, this is going to need a soft bounce. Through the fairway goes the big hitting youngster. Now, Go Ji-yu. It's not panic stations just yet, but she'd like to find a birdie or two. Give herself less work to do to make the weekend. Just a little deep, but going to stick on the fringe, although she's got that steep shoulder to contend with for her 4th. Really pushed it down there. Certainly hope she's got a full yardage in. Either a lob wedge or a sand wedge. Don't want to be in between clubs here, not we need to be precise from 82 with some elevation. Abbreviated follow through to try and knock that down. Oh, great shot. Got to be wary with this one for KLPGA. All downhill as it slopes towards the pin. Settle down. Okay, that's going to be another little tester for Go. Kim Soo-ji, haven't seen the Autumn Queen in a bit. She's the wrong side of par now. A chance to rectify that score with a birdie effort here on the 16th. I think we're showing you this one for a reason. In and around it goes for Kim Soo-ji to balance the books. Major left to right in this to get to 2 under. Pigeon back on the tee. Got 8 iron here from 147. That's pretty well played. Jin Hee, stay up. Oh, just need a little bit more speed. Oh, that's a little wide again on a par 3 from Guyang. Minji back at 3 over now. Okay, decent shot. We've seen Suji hold it from there, so we know it's possible.
Yeah.
Through the fairway in the bunker at 15, but far enough back from the lip where it shouldn't be an issue. Needs to keep hustling, needs to keep hustling. Okay, it's not disastrous, but that'll be a tricky one, left for Guyang's par. Par 4 15th, only 361 meters long. There are longer holes out here at Blackstone, but it's a tricky tee shot because that fairway does sort of swing around from right to left. Big left-hand trap that only the long hitters can cover on the fly, but those same long hitters have to worry about the 2 bunkers on the right, which could potentially catch out their balls as it just did for Yoon Ina running through the fairway. Second shot, though, once you do find the fairway, is played to a slightly elevated green, guarded by a deep bunker short right and a pretty big one to the back right portion of the green. As you can tell throughout the course of the day, pretty slopey surfaces here at Blackstone. It's just important to find the correct section of them if you want to leave yourself a decent look at a birdie 3. dear, Park Ji-young taking an unwanted trip into the forests of Jeju here. Oh my word, does she even have a backswing from there? She's barely got a stance. If she gets this one back onto the fairway, it's going to be a fair effort. Make sure you get clean contact. That's the most important thing here. Don't want to be pruning through the trees all afternoon here on the 15th hole. We've spent quite a long time with Park Ji-young here on 15. Surely there are other players hitting more relevant shots somewhere around the golf course, but hey, this is what makes people feel a little bit better, that even top quality pros like Park Ji-young can stray off the fairways. Well, let's stick with it then. Still her second shot. Oh dear. I don't know if that's advanced at all. Certainly wasn't worth the wait, was it, for Park? Did manage to get it into that fairway bunker, but well, not out of danger yet. Third shot from Park Ji-young. Adventure's not over yet here on 15. Hyun-ina had quite a bit of waiting back up on the green for Park Ji-young's travails. Got herself this uphill right to left and out. Try and reclaim a share of the lead. Oh, powers that one through the break, and gosh, she's got a good 5.5, 6 feet coming back for par. Well, it was going along so nicely when she made the turn with those 3 straight birdies, in danger of making back-to-back bogeys now. Now Hyun Kyung, after a delay back on the tee, now set to go. He's gotten used to the slow pace of play back in Korea after spending her time in America for most of the season. It's been an inordinately long period of time these ladies have been out on the golf course. Coming up on 4.5 hours now since they teed off, and they've still got 4 holes to play. It's going to be almost a 6-hour round of golf for these girls. That's the right shape you want to hit off the tee here at 15. Just work with the design of the fairway. Lovely swing. Minji, birdie putt here on 16 down the hill. Should start to move right there, and well, that's just been the sum of her day. Minji, a little bit sloppy off the tee in a couple of spots, and the putter just hasn't been able to bail her out. Ji-young, her travails here at 15. Tell you what, if you gave her a bogey 5, she's standing over her second shot, pretty sure she would have snapped your hand off for it. Well, it's going to be a bogey 5. When all is said and done for Park Ji-young. And unfortunately, it's not going to be a birdie 2 for Choi Hye-jin. Ina, now for par. Okay, well done. Important to hold that one for Ina. Stays within one. A pretty congested group at 4 under par. Guy out for a par of her own, hit it 16. This one moving from right to left. Okay, well salvaged after that squirrely tee shot. Good tee shot here on 15. Coming out the middle of the fairway. There really isn't that much breeze swirling up there. It's perhaps just being in between clubs. Got between one and to take something off the longer one or try and force the shorter one up there. There's been a lot of backing off today, I'm not going to lie. Not doing pace of play any favors here, that's for certain. Oh, she's made the most of it though. That's an excellent shot from GU. Expect this one no further than 15 feet. The way that she's hit her irons today. Touch lackluster there from Im. Just creeping it on the front edge. Just avoided that bunker off the tee, but the lie's not great in this left rough for Hyun Kyung. Even 100 meters left, not going to get any spin on it. But she's done very nicely indeed, although that'll be a quick putt. Ina's got 9 iron at 16. Now up to 17. Choi Hye-jin. Just a little wide, and that's going to try and work its way off the slope, but again, not finding the correct sections. You turn birdie opportunities into hard work for pars. It's just the nature of this golf course here at Blackstone. Guy-Young. 7-iron here from 127. It's going to have to take something off it. Oh, and she's played that very well indeed. Super control there from Lee Guy-Young. Sawed it off. Just how much she needed. Just giving herself a birdie opportunity. Yu Hyun-Ju has now caught An Ji-hyun at 5 under par with the 5th birdie of the day coming at 11. So 2 tied once again here on day 1 at Blackstone. Well, you can follow along for scoring at KLPGAtour.com. Will anyone be able to post better than 5 under? We will see, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for more Island of Jeju. Until then, this is Timothy Lowe saying have a lovely evening and bye-bye for now.